right, guys. Well, welcome to Mental Health Mondays. So we figured that we would try and do a video series and do one video every Monday, just talking about mental health. That we're not going to over edit these things, so that dog bark will still be in here, and we're done. But Holly and I, we run a pretty successful janitorial company for the past 13 years. We operate an award-winning nonprofit, and now we are creating technology to help people with mental health and prevent suicide. So people sometimes look at us and think that we got it all together, but that is not the case. We still struggle with mental health on a regular basis. And it's just regular life stuff that comes up that is difficult for some people. It may not be difficult for others. So everybody struggles a little bit different, and a lot of it goes back to kind of how you were raised or whatever trauma you've experienced. It can kind of trigger those things, and so how do you navigate through it? How do you go through it? So right now, we have been living in a trailer for the past 4 months because our house was damaged in a winter storm, so we were displaced in a, what is this, like a 17-foot Kodiak Dutchman trailer. And still been operating our business, and during this I've been down to Panama to build a church, and we just led 43 veterans to Mexico, still just living in a trailer. We then sold our house, which was an incredibly stressful process to move everything, sell our house, and then buy a piece of property so we can build a house. That in itself is enough. But, we're still putting people on mission. We're still working in mental health. We're still, working with this mental health technology. And so it's just a lot. It's a lot that we deal with. And so sometimes people look at what we're doing and think, how do you guys do it? And we don't know. So that's what we're going to kind of unpack here on these videos, is talk about how do we do it. And hopefully you guys can learn something, gain some insight. If you guys know us personally, maybe you'll understand that we just don't have it all together. It may look like that on the outside, but it's just not the truth. We struggle on a regular basis. So I guess that's the intro. I'll kick it over to Holly and talk a little bit about how the trailer life is.
Well, I've had a lot of people actually ask me why we do it, right? Like, well, why are you doing that? So, for example, we were living in the trailer because of the storm, right? And when you first approached me about selling the house, I was like, no. Like, don't even talk to me about any more stress in my life. Just no. And we prayed about it, looked at the market, and it was the right time to sell. It may not have been the right time to sell, but it was the right time to sell. And being able to get this property before it even hit the market. Right, so it all made sense financially, and I felt God was really telling us, get debt free. But from a sanity level, I guess, it didn't really make a whole lot of sense to choose to continue to live in the trailer and to sell our beautiful, freshly remodeled home.
Yeah, that was the crazy thing. So the house was almost completely destroyed. So it was gutted inside and out. So you're talking all new drywall, all new insulation, all new flooring, all new paint, all new siding, all new light fixtures, new toilets. Like, the house was wrecked, and everything was brand new, and we didn't even spend one night in it. We never even actually moved back into it. We just put it on the market immediately. And so the new owner lucked out and got everything brand new in the house.
We even did the landscaping that we'd always dreamed about doing, just to make sure it had the curb appeal that it needed.
Right, so we did that. And, a lot of times you have to sacrifice what you have for what you want. And I think that's what we're doing I know that's what we're doing right now. Yeah. We wanted to be debt-free. And so we have to sacrifice to be able to do that. So selling the house and purchasing this property puts us debt-free, even with paying for the little kit cabin that we purchased. We're still debt-free with that. So it's really good. Holly, she's looking around right now. She's trying to find her little dog.
which
There she
is a
go.
whole nother level of stress. Harley!
So we're basically like camping on our property right now. We've got 3 acres and we're on the trailer. We've got power and water hooked up, no septic. So we've got this
No
like
septic.
mobile septic thing that we dump into. We put it in the back of the truck and then we can drive into town and empty that thing. And we've got to do that every
Not every week
5
and
to
a
7.
half.
No.
I don't know. You're the one that does it most of the time.
It's about every 7 days, give or
Yeah.
take. We've got to go dump that thing out. And so we can take showers here. They're very limited showers, very tight. You know, but in a little. This is not like a trailer you're supposed to live in. This is a camp trailer.
Okay.
So-
So enough about our circumstances. Back to the whole mental health part. We, in the midst of all of this, in November, we lost Minion, our bloodhound of like 11, 12 years. And then the storm hit in February. We then lost Wimpy before the house was even done.
So Wimpy's our little miniature wiener dog.
Yeah, we had her for 13 years. My health tanked. We all got COVID. Like, one right after another.
Yeah, last year we got in 2 consecutive car
Oh,
accidents.
yeah, and the car accidents.
We were rear-ended twice by 2 different drivers in 2 different vehicles within like not even a month of each
No.
other. And so it damaged the Jeep so bad that they didn't want to total it. They replaced the frame. It bent the frame. That's how hard this gal hit us. And we're still dealing with the medical issues of that on top of it. Like Holly just had an MRI. She's going to have some stuff done to her neck. I was just getting adjusted at the chiropractor this afternoon because my back was killing me. So, you know, just like you guys, we all deal with the same life struggles
Yeah.
as everybody else. And that can really wear on your mental health. So we always want to leave you guys with a tip. So that's all the stuff that we've been dealing with. That's where we're at currently. We'll put some photos up and show you guys, you know, some of the property where we're living. We do plan on building a home. It is a lot of work to do that.
She's coming like something's chasing her. Harley!
So we have a new little wiener dog. Her name's Harlequin. She's which means multicolored, and she is a little brindle, dapple. I don't know what she is. She's a crazy little puppy. Literally, we got this because Holly's mental health was struggling so bad that when she went in and saw the doctor, and her doctor literally wrote her a prescription for a puppy. I'm not even kidding you.
There's a lot of science behind it, just petting a dog and holding a dog and
Yeah.
how it lowers your blood pressure. And
So we got this floppy little noodle right here named Harlequin. We call her Harley. Everybody loves this dog. Oh my gosh. We travel a lot. We're out of town a lot, and we can't take her with us sometimes. So there's all kinds of people at our church that want to babysit the little dog, even though she like chews up their phone cords
Or
and
their
chews up their
Bible.
Bibles and stuff.
potties in their house.
Yeah, they still love her. She's a brand new puppy. I got a new pup as well, but we'll talk about him another time.
But the point of Harley is that, I mean, it was not the right time to get a puppy.
No.
Not even close.
Yeah, it was a struggle for sure.
Yeah. But because it improved my mental health and just brought joy,
Hmm.
it was the right time.
Yeah, you got to find those moments of joy. And, you know, I tell people what you focus on, you're going to find more of. And I think that's what we want to leave you guys with today is whatever you focus on, you're going to find more of. We could totally focus on our circumstances here, and we're basically homeless living in a trailer down by the lake. Not down by the river in a van, but close, right? Down by the lake in a trailer. We've been in it for 4 months. We'll probably be in it for another couple months
Yeah.
before we get the little tiny house completed. But it's hard. I mean, everything takes more time, you know, just getting ready in the morning, trying to find clothes, like storage, everything takes more time. So you got to find those moments of joy. So what you focus on, you find more of. So if you focus on your circumstances with not having proper housing, with it being, you know, 87 degrees today and, you know, not having a proper house to shelter from, you know, we go to the lake and swim in the lake. You got to
Yeah.
find those moments of joy. Harley is, those are little moments of joy. And if you focus
Right.
on those, and if you focus on finding that joy. And that's that's what it says in the Bible, is that you've got to look for those moments of joy, and focus on those. Focus on the joy of the Lord, the things that He will bring into your life that help illuminate those things. You got to look for those things and focus on those things, because if you just focus on the negative, that's all you're going to find, and you can get overwhelmed really, really quick. So what you focus on, you find more of. So what's something that you try to focus on?
The fact that we're going to be debt free.
Yes.
Right? Because that's huge.
What we're going to be, we are debt free.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. We don't have a house yet. But
right.
even with the house, if we stay in our budget, then
yeah.
we will be debt free. We lived in another house for over 10 years.
So it
had a lot of equity built up in it, and the market was great. Yeah. So totally debt free. I'm 40. Oh, I was going to say 43. 42, right?
Yep.
I was telling everybody I'm 43. I'm 42, you guys. I think I'm older than I am. 42 and totally debt free. Yeah. Own land, own a home, debt free. Pretty awesome. So we got to focus on that, right? Like, our circumstances are kind of suck a little bit. It's difficult, but we focus on being debt free, and that makes it worth it. Like I said, sometimes you have to sacrifice what you have for what you want. We wanted to be debt free, so we sacrificed our home of 10 years.
Our comfort. We didn't sacrifice our home. We sacrificed our comfort.
Yeah, that's true. We sacrificed our comfort of having that nice house and everything brand new, so that we could be debt free on our own land. And so,
what do you focus on?
Me, yeah, that's tough. There's a lot of different things I focus on. Number one, and it's a whole nother rabbit trail we won't go down today, but I focus on my daily Bible study. And so today was about joy. So I'll post some of the scriptures on here about finding joy. And so that way you guys can take a look at those and look for that joy in your own life. And so I focus on that. Every morning I want to start my day with the Lord. And so I do Bible study, and I track it. I'm at like 255 days right now.
Nice.
All-time record. Not accumulative, but consecutive days. And so I focus on that. I focus on what the Lord gave me each day, and I try and find that in my walk. So that's what I focus on.
I gotta go. I gotta wake up that puppy. Otherwise, it's not gonna sleep tonight.
Oh, yes. All right, so we'll let you guys go. Look for these every Monday. Yeah. We're going to try and do like a follow-up on Friday to just kind of show you guys like what we've been accomplishing here on the property throughout the week. If you guys are interested in that, we'll show you kind of our journey and our struggles, which there's lots of those.
We're just going to put it all out there, I guess. Okay.
All right, you guys. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. Sue. Wakey, wakey. Hi, Bubby.